Hello everyone. Today I'm talking about the importance of learning batch photonic music to modern piano learning, talking batch ukulele temperament BWV 846 as an example. The first we need to talk is the batch contribution to the application of 12 ukulele temperament. For a long time, Western academic circle has generally believed that the first person to textually use the 12 EQ temperament to correct musical works for works of art for the keyboards was J.S. Bach. In 1722, she selected some action from the earlier preludes and figures and corrected the 12 EQ temperament. Number one under the title A Book of Practice and focused in all 24 major and minor keys, one model. In the book, he said that these works are for young people who are eager to learn music, especially for those young people who have mastered this skill and became a means of entertainment. Concluding to study this book can improve their performance skills. 20 years later, in 1742, G.S. Bach corrected the second volume of 12 well-tempered keyboard works under the title 12 for Prelude and Fugues. Now, these 2 weeks are training united for the art of piano phonology and regularly considered to be the most influential Western classical music works in history. In the past, manuscript of 4 days were the British equivalent, which was corrected in the library of the practice community and date 1689. Corrected whether J.S. Bach was the first to compose the well-tempered clever composer has caused the complexity. It was later confirmed that it was a work by the German composer behind Tristan Weber, who was not even born in 1689. It was actually composed between 1745 and 1750 and modeled after J.S. Bach. It is obvious that J.S. Bach, the 12 regular temperament, has a profound influence. James made great believer that the use of the well-tempered keyboard instrument was due to his student Himberger, who Bach led the 12 equal temperament as the foundation and core of the Western temperament stem through his own medical practice and correction. After developing these temperament stems, you can choose the 12 for major and major keys and thoroughly model them. The future development of Western music has opened a door. From here, Western music has entered a colorful and Western world, and it also heralds the great future of keyboard instruments. In this respect, musician between one's expressed a planting option. The 12 model of the circle of fifth from a closed circle of 12 modems. How can we make this key of music? This kind of lost music has a profound influence to keep the changes peak within the limit. Through this continuous relationship between the tonic and the dominate, the subliminate, the new dominate, and the new topic. Pitch can move from one model to other as well, and he can change the pitch as well, without losing track of the tonality in practice. And the second one is the highlight to level of practicing voices. In the gentle lookout of piano skill and piano understanding and the performance of the script, people tend to reduce the traction of the left hand compared to the right hand. First, the meter fixation of the left hand is slightly weaker than that of the right hand. Second, in the structure of our common music, the left hand generally applies as the complement of the right hand and the main melody corresponding to the main melody. But that's not the case when playing this piece, which has four parts, each in development but integrated into each other. Batch music in practice in the presence of the finger and the sign of the part in the music. When playing this piece, the player needs to pay attention to the line of each part, and when a part comes out, it needs to choose the correct skippable method to health. The sound between the voice and should not be too obvious, nor should there be two department. If it's not two choices, the musical effect will feel smoothly and decorally. And it is too independent. There will be no sense of harmony. This requires each voice of two compose with each other to active and adultery human in order to achieve good results. Performance either epic. Before practice this piece of music, the player needs to understand the relationship between the various parts between starting to play, conduce impartment training of each part, and clarify the problem between the parts. If it is still unclear, you can consult the literature way to change your understanding of the piece. And the three, we talk about express the sense of the line in music. The first one, music lines or voice from the backbone of pronounced music. Playing together to create a rich tapestry of sound, this is both express and harmonious. In the correct of the batch figures, the lines are not merely square notes but negative that correctly emotion, tension, and solution. The express of these lines requires a noted understanding of their indication and corrective roles with the composition. The one is the understanding the dialogue between the voice, and the two is the teaching performances and experiences. And three, articulation and pressing, meaning and the biasness, listening and adjustment. Inclusion, exciting the science of the line in batch music is an practical process that combinations traditional practitioner with experiences this. It demands a comparative understanding of the pronunciatic structure or scheme awareness of the value between voice and the sensitive approach of the articulation, pricing, and demeanors. By following on today's depart's performance can unlock the expressive practice of the batch figure after a realization that is not only teaching performance and also emotionally remorse and intellectually some letter reading. The part 4 sees the performer character over the strength of the key. Dynamic nasal, the first one is the dynamic nasal and emotional expressions. Part 2 is the technical expressions of dynamic character. The number 3 is the interpretive understanding and the hospital context. The number 4 is the listening and anesthetic skills. The number 5 is the emotional practitioner and the personal interpretation. Since explaining correct over the thread of the key in the performance of batch, pronunciation technique works is modified, is a divider that expressive teaching pronunciation, emotional state and expressive intelligence by coding that skills, performance, and unlock the expressive reach of the batch music, analyzes deeply with this emotional and structural completeness to the deliver performance of understanding beauty and import. Let's listening to this music. For example, the BWV 846. That's all. In the as the performance developed deeper into the study and practice of the batch music, the unlock new diversion of the musical expression and the technical proved. The techniques the rhythm and the incorrect execution of the dynamic, so as the develop to that we appropriate to build reproduction, increasing the composer's music vocabulary and extracting their impressive depths. Over time, this technique cracks into a Christian performance personality that not only exhibits the musician rendition of the batch work, but also influenced this approach to other composers and styles. 14 objective and objectivity that are the hallmarks of the music masters. Inclusion John Sebastian Bach's computation to the world of music is the unbreachable. Transcribing the confidence of the time of the geography. His music, a harmonious blend of the technical invitation, subtly, completely, and emotional depth, continue in impacts and challenges musicians. The galaxy embodied in the 12-acre temperament and keyboard remains a beacon of all who skill to explore to the depths of the musical expression. Activity us to partake in ongoing director with the present and the future of the music. Thank you, everyone.